is one of the greatest challenges in motorsport, and it offers the sweetest of rewards. And it is a great start by Brody, but up the inside, Brock Feeney has made a blinder. Is he going to be able to press the case? Brody's out wide. They will run side by side up the mountain for the first time, pulling gears, studying the dashboard, looking at each other as they crest the rise. And we've got Stanaway up into third spot. Waters has dropped back down into position number 4.
Stanaway probably got the best start of the whole lot. But very nice by Prix to get down the inside, and they paid healthy respect to each other at the first corner. No bumping at that point. Stanaway's got him. Stanaway's been able to get up the inside there of Brock. So nice job by Richie Stanaway from 4th to 2nd.
The cutting, cold tyres. We've seen a lot of strife there again this weekend. Remembering that they've got cold brakes, cold tyres that have got next to no pressure compared to what they normally run at. And this is a challenge over the top of the hill when you're also fighting for those vital spots, because there's some cheap and easy beats early in the first couple of laps if you can get it done. Cresting the mountain for the first time, we've got Kostecki from Stanaway right up his bumper, and then Feeney made a good start. Waters has dropped from the front row back to position 4, then Brown, Di Pasquale, Golding, LeBrock, Payne, Mostert our 10. We ride with Waters on the run, threading the needle down towards the Forest Elbow now for the first time. And this can be a challenge on the opening lap with a cold tyre, because the car doesn't want to brake and turn to your satisfaction.
Yeah, they feel really cumbersome when they've got full fuel load on cold tyres. There's Brody Kostecki and a lot of them weaving down the straight at the moment, trying to build some tyre temperature to finish off this first lap. And they don't feel nice here on the first lap either. And Stanaway straight down the inside. Oh, that's a bold move.
Brody saw him, gave him space if he was able to go on with it, but that compromises the line for both of them, and some strife back in the pack forward, having a moment with David Reynolds. And now Stanaway, because of that slower exit that I spoke of, vulnerable to Feeney in that process as Mostert tries to make a move on Payne. We've completed lap 1 of 161 hour order at the moment. Kostecki, Stanaway and Feeney. Look at the battle going on here between Waters and Stanaway, and it's dragging Will Brown into the process as well. He's got more pace but nowhere to go. A bit of bump drafting in action here, and that is Waters clear, and now Brown clear around the outside. So in the matter of just a couple of seconds, bang, Richie Stanaway loses a couple of spots.
Just some phases of the run. Oh, a big lock-up, massive lock-up there. So he locked the brake. As soon as he turned it in, it was immediately lit up. And a big mistake there by Cam Waters. We've seen a lot of cars off the road there this weekend, the most I've seen in the history of the event.
Now here we go, race leader in. So this is critical. He came in with a 2.6 second lead over Brock Feeney, and Brock shadows him. So he stalks him all the way into the pit lane, and that gets us to lap 28. So that 30-lap window is about right. So when you subtract the reconnaissance and the formation lap, we're going to see 29, 30-lap windows. So it's kind of confirmed what our fuel windows look like here.
Brody out. Excellent stint.
That was a brilliant stint, and in fact it's just gone on from the job he did yesterday. Now there's a bunch of other friends in the lane: Stanaway, Golding, Mostert, Waters, Hill, Heimgartner, Lowndes. Only Percat has stayed out, and he's gone up into second, and it leaves our leader as Will Brown.
Get ready. Get ready. Go, go, go. Clear the move.
Nice.
Clear the move. Clear the move. 15 seconds.
So I wonder what they do here. I wonder whether Red Bull get organised to put him out in front. Doesn't look like they're going to. So that gap was significantly more than 2.6 seconds.
So, which will indicate a difference in the fuel loads, I'd suggest, that have gone on to both of those cars. Mostert serviced and out. It's come in out behind Stanaway there at the moment. Waters looks like he's lost a bit of ground in that whole process there, hasn't he? Oh, but obviously there was the moment down at turn 1. Tander hungry to try and make a gain while he can. He gives him a bit of a hustle. Light contact on the way out and down the inside, but a very, very big lock-up, and Tander goes to Bathurst. So that is costly at this point. So he's on the dirty side of the road here, and he has not been able to stop that.
In the Penrite Mustang, just to see whether he can continue to forge his way forward here. Now, he's been doing this manoeuvre regularly. So what he's been doing, see in the back there, he just releases the steering just slightly through the kink at the chase, and is able then to just park himself on the inside without too much steering lock.
Clear out to the east there at the moment. The day started out very clear.
Ooh.
Early this morning, he's gone straight ahead over the top of the hill. And he could be in stride here. Is he going to be able to wrestle this back in shape? He does. He gets out the other side. So James Moffat had a near miss there, and he whacked the wall on the dipper last year. And you can hear the noise in the background about the impending penalty here if he doesn't get out of the way for disobeying. Matt Charter. Bondi's been a touring car champion and a Bathurst winner, so I hope you're having a great weekend, mate. And
right, mate, he's got bad sportsmanship flag, so you should get out of your way now, mate. If he doesn't get out of your way, just let us know. We can see what's going on.
Yeah, so this is a bit frustrating.
Be smart.
Yeah, so Be Smart was the last bit that Sam Potter just did. Oh, he backed off in the middle of the straight. So that was a little bit spooky then. So I don't think James was ready. We weren't ready for it. I don't know whether James was, but it was that was a little bit of a worry, that one. And Holdsworth goes by as well. Oof.
What was going on there?
Now,
Half race distance. Impressive to see Brodie back to his very best, and didn't get to talk to him, but I was in a text exchange with Paul Morris last night, who was responsible for helping getting Brodie back. And remember, there was some issues at the very commencement of the year. Looking from Kai Allen's car, looking back at the number 6 car, Cam Waters, which had a little excursion off the end of the pit straight earlier. And does he get down the inside there? I think he does.
Both of them did.
Yeah, took a friend with him. And through they go. And they're also car number 1 reacting here as well. So in comes Hazelwood, in comes Feeney. 10.5 seconds. Lock that margin in your mind now and see what it looks like when they pop out the other side.
Up front, loosen your shoulder press down. Pedal box forward, radio out.
So it's position 2, Feeney.
You also heard the pedal box forward. So one of the great things about this generation car is you actually move the pedal box forward as a consequence of not just having the seat insert, but ensuring that when the bigger guy gets in, the pedals are already forward. There's that corrective surgery they've done on that air duct on the top of Brodie's helmet.
Okay, wheels going on. Waiting on fuel. Waiting on fuel. Waiting on fuel. Drive train start.
Yeah, I'm just now going to see, boys, what they're going to do with this front anti-roll bar. So, yeah, they definitely softened that bar. So they said earlier on, didn't they? They had a bit of understeer. I was wrong earlier. They've got understeer, obviously. They've softened that butter knife. Went from there to like there. They want this thing to point more. That says the track's coming in.
We've got 35 laps remaining and 1 pit stop prior to our checkered flag. And believe it or not, you're only sitting down in the latter part of your Sunday afternoon relaxing to understand what's going on in the great race. In a race that's traditionally seen a lot of safety cars, and you can pretty much bet your house on it, we've not had one. We had 3 last year, and on average for the last decade, we've had 6 of them. That's absolutely not the case at this moment. So it is a real raw race. It's all based on pace. Every single driver, co-driver combination has had to stitch together the 126 laps that are in the bank at this point in qualifying mode. In the meantime, that margin is down to 5.2 seconds now. So Brock Feeney is now visual. He'll be able to spot him. Brodie Kostecki can see him. And are they going to make a change to the one car at the final stop? Because given the condition of the racetrack at the moment and the fact that he's talking a little bit of understeer and he's being noticeably hunted by car number 88, they're going to have to give that thing a smarten up, aren't they? And we're watching this little seesaw battle going on between them at the moment because Brodie has most definitely responded. The pole sitter just turned left, and we've got problem here for Matt Payne. So this car has stopped. Where is it? And why is it stopped there? So what does this mean? Jack Bell. He's at the cutting, we understand. So if he can't move that car, are we going to get a full course yellow or some sort of safety car intervention?
So I have to be a safety car. You can't have a car there.
Safety car boards and flags, safety car boards and flags.
The safety car finally arrives on lap 132. Now the countdown.
Now, check this pit lane out now.
15.
We're inside the window for the pit stop, for the critical stop, the final stop, the fifth and final in this race. They're counting down to bring the cars down to 80 kilometres an hour. And now they engage at 0. Button pushed, limiter engaged, 80 Ks they must be doing. And here it is. He's arrived there, crossed up and sideways and wiped it on the wall. Scott Pye had a moment earlier in the weekend. And here's another angle. And he's just ended up wide of the ideal line at turn 3, and it's just cocked sideways and run it up into the concrete wall right beneath the marshalling post there.
And we're hearing he couldn't downshift, so have a look for this. Not sure, hard to tell with that.
So the full course yellow is preserving the margins between the cars.
Your full pit lane, the tyres, fuel, the change here for you.
Tough deal for Payne at the end of the long, hard, hot day.
To drop. When we do, not far away now, mate. Not far. Go, 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 go.
Just interested to see what the tweaks were, Neil.
Okay, that 9 seconds clearance.
Just want to check whether they actually did make a right, or they are. They're making a sway bar change to that car. So covered by fuel, and we're able to do that. So here comes Feeney. Now, do they make another change? Because they made a change before and the car was absolutely better. Do they do another one? Here comes the leader.
Looked like it was behaving pretty well.
Yeah, it was very good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Green tyres, brand new tyres there for Feeney to go on all round. This is going to be a very interesting restart here as we look at what the strategy is for Kostecki. He's running right down into the base of the final corner. Straightens it up and gasses it.
This time through, it's going to be 27 laps to go. And Brodie Kostecki has control from a fast and aggressive Brock Feeney on the restart. Will Brown, championship leader in 3rd spot. And Cam Waters, who's been fast all week, is back in the game in the Mustang in position number 4. He ventured up the escape road early in the day on lap 23, but he's now right back in contention together with James Moffat. Nobody dare blink. Look at the way that Brock threw that thing up and under the tree, then full-blown slide, 3rd gear, crest the hill before he grabs 4th. Both of them absolutely writing their names on the wall up there at Reed Park. There is nothing left in either of these drivers. There is nothing left in either of these cars. We've got 13 laps to go. We have 1 second separating the 2 leaders for a victory in the great race. The greatest race in our championship season. Neither of them have won this thing. Either of them could do it from this point. 1 lap to go. We've got less than 6,200 metres of racetrack to negotiate.
One to go, mate, one to go.
What a special moment. and he won't be able to relax until he gets a little bit closer to the checkered flag, Brodie Kostecki. Todd Hazelwood cannot blink or breathe. Daniel and Betty are beside themselves with stress. Barry Ryan is watching down by the side of the racetrack here as well. He's got the glasses on to probably cover up a little bit of emotion. 1.3 seconds is the margin, and they've still got some traffic to negotiate. Turn 4 done, 19 turns to go. Brock Feeney has done an outstanding job today together with Jamie Whincup. Will Brown and Scott Pye. Cam Waters has done a great job with James Moffat. Chaz Mostert and Lee Holdsworth, our top 5, have driven supremely. With half a lap to go, though, it looks as though we are going to confirm a victory here for Brodie Kostecki.
And he won't want this because Courtney and Fullwood are pressing on. So Fullwood just went down the escape road and got out of the way. James Courtney is now the man to get out of the way.
They're getting blue flags, so they'll be aware of it. That margin still sitting at 1.4 seconds. Both drivers have to negotiate some space around this traffic. Down Conrod Straight for the last time. What a moment for Brodie Kostecki. The politics, the drama, the trauma of the commencement of the 24 championship season for him, well and truly behind him. Into the chase with that big brake pedal application for the final time. Down towards the final corner. 1.3 seconds the gap. And Brodie Kostecki has shaken off the awkward start to the season to earn the biggest win of his career. Brodie Kostecki